Hello, here is copper, silver and steel. Welcome back to our off-grid series. Today we are inside our isothermal room. As you can see, the AC side, three-phase front high-power day is on the way. It's almost done. Solar is not connected, but the DC low voltage side bus are ready. So we are good to go with new stuff. But today video I would like to take a look over my 12 volts camper van installation and actually take a look about this smart switch, which is very powerful stuff if you have a case like me in remote location. You have simple discharge solar controller and the battery 12 volts. So all the installation, those two bus bars are 12 volts, positive and negative. They are not covered now because I want to show you all the wirings. But what's about the switch? So basically, most of the time I use 12 volts to power up my internet router, to power up surveillance camera like this one. And I don't need AC high voltage. I only need this when there is necessary for fans or start the charger if I want to charge my 48 volts LFP bank for high power three-phase load. But when I am on a remote location, I usually need to go there and switch the inverter, this Power Inverter Foval. You can find on my channel some reviews about it, but for small loads it's really okay. So basically what I have done, well, I replaced the original switch which was here and somewhere, maybe I will find it to show you. Basically I replace it with this smart switch. Basically this is nothing more than a relay inside. But the cool thing is that this relay could be, this is this switch. This relay could be, remotely triggered, switch on off with Tuya. This is Wi-Fi version for DC low or AC. It's really important. There is a smart thing to connect this. It doesn't matter the polarity. It even accepts the voltage from the range 7 to 32 volts as an input, as a steering, as a controller voltage. So basically, when this load outputs disables the relay, the inverter also stops, because as you know, inverter need to be connected to the battery, not using this small power load socket, but using the huge 2 AVG or 35 millimeter square cables, like welding cables, because this current it goes really up if you convert 12 volts into, let's see, 1 kilowatt of AC 230. So basically what does it do? Well, I don't need to go here and remotely enable, disable, depending on the solar conditions. For now, for example, we got 75 watts of, because only one panel is now connected. And basically you can use an app or start it from here. And as you can see, the inverter starts because the relay in here, I of course connected to COM and normally opened socket. So basically if the voltage goes, it starts on red. Maybe it's not seen now because a lot of light. And basically the inverter starts and it goes here to the charger. So now I'm charging my banks. As you can see, they are charging. Those two in parallel are charged using the 12 volts simple bank. One single panel could charge the powerful LFP batteries which will be consumed by day. 12 kilowatts three-phase solar hybrid inverter. So this switch, really nice stuff. Of course, it's paired with my Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is also powered by this low voltage 12 volts line, and it goes outside the isothermal room, because inside here is a Faraday box, and there is almost no internet connection at all. Alright, so I think it will be all for this video. As you can see, the fans are working. This is intake, so it gives me nice fresh air, and here is the outlet. The CO2 and other hot air goes out. So basically, this smart switch, really cool. As you can see now, yes, it's seeing that it's blinking red, which means its relay is on. And the cool thing about this is also when you have enabled this, and in the battery, yes, in the battery settings, it's a custom use battery, and there is this is return voltage, and this is low cat DC voltage. So basically, when we drop to 11 volts, this load disabled all this 12 volts power line, and all the devices like router, like surveillance cameras, and this relay will be disabled. So it also will disable the inverter. Normally, because it is connected directly to the batteries, you have no control over discharging the inverter. Of course, the inverter also have its own protection. It is about 10.5 volts, but I have no possibility to remotely control it using internet connection, and it was the case in my particular application. So I wanted to remotely control the inverter to start or stop my chargers. There are, of course, another AC socket Wi-Fi controlled by Tuya application, but when I have this bank full, I could easily transfer energy using DC AC connection, go to this stable power supply, which you can also see on my videos when I'm turning the bicycle into power generated machine. So basically, very flexible device, about 200 watts of power, but for this one single panel, it allows me to charge my huge batteries, because most of the time I'm not here, I'm not using the high power inverter. So basically, this solution is a complete stuff. It fulfills all my requirements. So basically, smart switch to disable, and smart switch is powered by the load output here. So where it goes down, the voltage will disable this one and this one as well, and my other stuff. Because remember, you cannot connect the high power inverter directly here, because this load is only, I don't remember, but 200 watts at most. There is very small wires. You can even not attach the bigger one. It's 4 millimeters square. The 6 millimeters square cannot even fit there, because the overall power of this device is, if I remember well, 300 watts. It's a very small controller, but fancy, passive cooling, so you have no noise. Of course, now the fan is working from here, and the fan is working from here. Okay, so I think it's all for now for this video. If you want to know more about this installation, maybe you are interested in the high power AC side or DC side, or how the banks are working, this a brown power LFP connected in parallel using bus bars, which are here. Maybe it seems, maybe not. Just give me a comment and I will create another video, because I'm still in progress, so I am able to show you something right now. Thanks for watching. It was copper, silver and steel.